Hello and welcome back to Balls to the Walls. My name is Jacob. His name is Matt over here, and then Stu is down there. Today is January 16th, and we just had Wild Card Weekend. All the games were
Super
blowouts
wild
except
card weekend.
sorry. All the games were blowouts except my game. Uh,
Rams suck.
That's not true.
we'll talk about
It's just
football in a
not true.
second, though. Matt, how are we doing?
I don't. I'm going to. I have some mean words for a man with his name starts with a T, ends with
Turn the ball over.
Tagovailoa. So yeah. That I just have some mean words for him, but other than that, I'll live. I mean, as long as we draft a quarterback, because guy stinks. But
JJ
fine.
McCarthy, baby.
No, not him though. Anyone
Yep,
else?
JJ McCarthy. Yes,
Not him.
JJ McCarthy.
He's actually worse than Tua because his arm is worse than Tua's somehow. So I'll take like a Bo Nix though. Bo Nix, Michael Penix. Just not Tua Tagovailoa. That's just it. That's what it comes down to.
Stu, how are we doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's always a good weekend when you get to watch the Rams lose, the Dolphins lose. It's always gonna be
Okay,
a great
don't do that.
weekend.
No, don't do that.
Always gonna be a great weekend.
Don't do that.
Well, thanks, Stu. Not really much happening in the baseball world. Besides Marcus Stroman and Jordan Hitt, two pitchers come off the board. Marcus Stroman went to the Yankees for 2 years, 37 mil, which is honestly a steal. For what the market is right now. I mean, Blake Snell wants 300 million. Blake Snell wants 300 million. No one's going to pay him that, and
Jake, literally 2 weeks ago, you were saying how badly you hated Stroman because of all the tweets he said at the Yankees.
hey,
You're like,
it
oh,
grows
like
on you. He said he's a changed person.
Anyone. He can be anyone but the Yankees. Like we don't want him. And then now he's like, oh, that's a good signing. Actually, I mean, I like it. I enjoy this guy.
I like the signing because of the money, and the dude's going to go out there and. If you look at him and Jordan Montgomery, they have the same exact career.
Okay, relax, buddy.
Marcus Stroman had an insane prime. Had like a good 3 years, and then fell off the face of the earth.
I mean, he was arguably the best pitcher in the National League in the first half last year.
Yeah, until he collapsed.
until he got hurt. And
fell back down to reality.
Then he's gonna come back into the AL East and get tittied.
Alrighty. Marcus Stroman had a 3.95 ERA last year, 136 innings, 119 strikeouts, gave up 9 home runs. He had a 113 ERA plus, which means he was just above league average. His ground ball rate is over 50%. It's at 57.4. He has a 1.2 WAR, and he has a history with what Matt said, the Yankee fans and the Yankees front office.
He's getting booed right off
fucking shit.
Every Yankee player.
I mean, he's a solid 3. Obviously, we were not looking. Yankee fans wanted another move. I will be the first one to say that. But you get what you get.
And you don't throw a fit.
Exactly. I'd rather have him start games than playing Beater or Luis Hill. So I'll take it. Or Luke Weaver. I'll take him over Luke Weaver. So
yeah, Luke Weaver sucks, buddy.
Luke Weaver was pretty good with us the last 8 starts. He had
like a 5 ERA, bro.
He had a 3.3. That's how
he was good. He dropped his ERA from a 10.6 to a 5.8. So
exactly.
Obviously the Yankees saw something. If he has a 3.3 in his last 5 starts, all with the Yankees.
Luke's.
Just like Tyler Glasnow, fluke. Or is that
how is Tyler Glasnow a fluke?
His playoff stats? Or his playoff
Tyler
stats?
Glasnow didn't have a 5 ERA last year, buddy.
Tyler Glasnow has a 5 ERA in the playoffs.
Okay. Can't even see what Garrett Coles is. He doesn't make the playoffs.
Garrett Coles is 2.3.
What did he do in the playoffs last year? How did he pitch?
What did Tyler Glasnow
do? Exactly. He didn't do jack shit.
Hey, how did Kershaw do in the playoffs last year?
Oh, that's real funny. At least he was there.
It might have been better if he wasn't.
Buddy, keep talking shit. This is our year.
No, yeah. Sounding like the
Make them
Cowboys.
all
Not
fan.
to
Always
sound
a
like
year.
a Cowboys fan.
Sounds
'cause
like a
you're a
Cowboys fan.
Cowboys.
Everything
Cowboys.
I'm hearing.
this is the first year I will ever say it's the Dodgers year.
You said this
Oh,
last year
And
No,
the year
that was
before.
horseshit.
and the year
Since
before that.
2015,
No,
you
I
guys
did
have been the
not.
top
No,
three
I
in
did not.
favorites. Literally since 2015,
Okay. The only
you've been
other
top three
year
in favorites
I thought
to
it
win the
should have
World
been our
Series.
year
Every
was
year.
2021. 2021, I thought we should have had that unlocked.
Another baseball move. Jordan Hicks signed with the Giants. They offered him basically the same amount of money as every other team, but they just offered him to be a starting pitcher.
Jordan Hicks,
Yeah, Jordan Hicks. They said
Mhm.
they're going to try to make him a
a
starting.
starting pitcher.
Yeah,
The guy that throws 104.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cooked. Tommy John after the second start, done for. GG.
He does have starting experience. It didn't go as well for the Cardinals. It was like his first 8 starts. It wasn't good. But this last year as a reliever, he had a 3.29, 65 innings pitched, 81 strikeouts, I want to say. 4 home runs and basically a 164 ERA plus, which is way above league average. This was all in the Blue Jays. And then he had a 0.8 WAR last year too. If he's not a good starter, he'll be a great setup guy for Duval. That's what the signing's going to turn out to be.
Dog shit. Should have just got
Like,
snow.
He throws a perfect game on you guys. You're cooked.
I think.
Jordan Hicks' perfect game.
Second start of the season, he's thrown a perfect game against the Dodgers. 68 pitches.
68 pitches. Are you insane, Matt?
68 pitches.
Have you ever seen that guy's
68
control, bro? No way he can get
68
through a
pitch
PG in 68 pitches.
100 dome piece.
Why is the market moving so slow? I mean, pitchers and catchers report in less than a month, and we still have Jordan Montgomery out there, Blake Snell, Cody Bellinger, Matt Chapman. Why is opening day 74 days away and half of the market's still out there? They're all basically Boris clients, which thank you, Stop Boris, for saying Blake Snell's worth $300 million. Jordan Montgomery will be a Ranger. Blake Snell will end up being a Giant, in my opinion. Cody B will be a Cub, and Matt Chapman will be a Giant.
Cody B will be a Marlin.
There's no way. You think the Giants are going to dish out like 500 mil to Chapman and Snell?
I don't think Chapman's
Yeah,
going to
probably.
get
The
near what
Dodgers
he's
can dish
looking.
out $1 billion to 2 players from Japan in about a week and a half. I'm sure the Giants could pull out 500 mil. Sure, they could. The Dodgers can just pull $1 billion out in a week and a half.
I just think
Dodgers also make a shit ton of money.
Yeah, I don't really care. I hate the Dodgers. So
300 mil from our TV deal alone, baby.
I think Matt Chapman is not going to sign for what he's asking for. I have a cut on my Cody B is gonna. He's not gonna get what he's asking for. Blake's the only one that will get what he's asking for is Jordan Montgomery. Blake Snell's not getting anywhere close to 250. Nowhere close to 250.
I think he could get a good
He should, though.
225.
He should be close to 250. He just won Cy Young, bro.
Yeah.
He's not going to get. I think 180 is max. Because you go 6 for 180, that's 30 mil a year. I think that's the most he gets. So, how would you rate this offseason so far? I mean, I think it's top heavy. Everything happened at the beginning.
The Dodgers.
I think everything happened at the beginning of the offseason, and now we're just sitting and waiting till the season starts and waiting on Scott Boras to make a decision.
I feel like there's a lot of there's a lot of money that has to be given out this year. That's why it's going so slow. Like if you really think about it, Shohei was 700 mil, and then the Dodgers spent what like 1.2 billion.
Yeah,
Like
something like
real,
that.
like realistically, you thought like the Dodgers spent 1.2 billion, and then everyone else is trying to compete with that to get the guys at the very top. So then you're saving all this money, and then you don't get them, and so then it's like now we have all this money saved up, and so now they're just trying to figure out what to do with it. And I think once they figure out what to do with it, then they'll spend it in the end. So
I think a great spot for either Jordan Montgomery or Blake Snell is the Baltimore Orioles.
they need a guy.
They do. They need someone.
No way. Orioles are not paying that money.
I
No
know,
way.
but I think if Dylan Cease's asking price is where everyone says it is, I think they cough up a little bit of money and they say, "Here's our guy." Now you have.
They got bigger problems, bro. They got to re-sign all their young guys.
They don't have to worry about that for another 5 years, though.
Mm-hmm.
You signed Snell to a 5-year deal.
No way, it's
So-
five. Adley's
say
a
it's
couple
not-
years.
It's got to be like 3 years. I mean, Holiday will be like in 5 years.
Well, I think isn't the rookie deal?
But you
like
got to
7
imagine
years?
all these guys are going to be so expensive. Holiday is going to be probably 200 mil.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanted to extend him right now, he would be 200 mil. If he comes up and he produces like he's supposed to, he'll be closer to 3.
I mean, honestly,
And
you can't really give him an extension though after not seeing him play a game in the big leagues. Like realistically, you have to see him produce first. If he goes out and he produces by the All-Star break, then he'll probably get an extension right then and there. Hope if they're smart about it, or they'll just send him back down so he doesn't reach the rookie, so he doesn't exceed the rookie limit, and then they can keep him down there, keep him on a AAA salary, and then you're locked in.
I mean, you could sign. We've seen it with Luis Robert, a couple other guys. They signed before they make it to the majors.
If he's smart, he wouldn't do that, though.
If he was smart, yeah. Which his dad played in the MLB, so you got to think he's
Yeah.
yeah.
He's not going to take that.
Yeah. Gunner's going to cost a lot. Adley's going to cost a lot. Cedric's going to cost a lot.
You know who's not going to cost a lot? Anthony Volpe.
I knew you were going to say that.
Gunner's going to cost a lot.
What are other?
Volpe should be on a vet minimum deal.
Grayson Rodriguez is going to cost a lot. Bautista is going to cost a lot.
Is Cano's not playing this year, right?
No, it's Bautista. Bautista's out for the year.
Okay.
So they have Cano and they have Craig Kimbrell at the back end. But yeah, this offseason has been slow. After the Tani deal and the Yamamoto deal, it's just been slow. It's like pulling teeth trying to get these guys to sign or get anything out of them. I mean, we don't even know what teams are in on Cody Bellinger besides the Cubs.
Marlins.
No, they're not. Be
They're
real.
hiding it really well. They're hiding it really well.
We don't know what teams are on Blake Snell. Like, we don't know.
I haven't heard a
Marlins are.
word, bro.
The Marlins are.
The only thing I know about Blake Snell is that the Yankees offered him. That's literally it.
Yeah, 5 for 150?
Yeah.
Which
I
is
talked to
30 mil
Peter.
a year. So
I
don't
talked to
think he's getting
Peter.
more than that.
He said he's
But
been
he's just a little salty after seeing Yamamoto get 300.
not pitching his single pitch in the MLB.
Oh my god, dude!
But,
Are you kidding me? Well,
I hope first start he gets absolutely lit. Just like nuke after nuke after nuke after nuke.
of course you would pray on his downfall.
Just a 93 mile per hour fastball right down the middle to D Gordon first pitch, and he just takes him.
D. Gordon, that guy's not even in the league anymore.
Yeah, no, he's coming back just to face Yamamoto, and it's going to be a 93 down the middle. Jose Fernandez dying all over again, just backspin right over right field fence. You're cooked, buddy. GG.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Or you could just hit a
Luis
ball
Ariz
the
coming
center.
in. Nuke. See you later.
Ariz is getting his string pulled 3 times.
Ariz doesn't strike out, bro.
Yeah, I
doesn't
know,
happen.
but he's getting his string pulled 3 times, buddy.
Oh, he's
Like,
not.
oh shit, Yamamoto's the truth.
He's never gonna say that, not once.
That's exactly what you're gonna say opening day.
We don't even play. I don't even know who we play opening day. If I'm being real, I think it's like the Pirates or something.
The Yankees play the Astros. We always have the hardest first month.
Starting the year off with a loss. Let's go.
Starting the year off 0-3. Let's get it.
I'll take Garrett Cole anyway. But pitchers and catchers report February 14th, which is also Valentine's Day. And then opening day is 74 days away. And all these guys have to sign. So it should be a busy month. That's what we're hoping. But am I going to spring training? I'm just excited that baseball's coming back because, man, during the week it is boring. It is boring. Let's just say that.
We got Pittsburgh to start off. So we start 7-2. No, we start 7-0. Then we got Pittsburgh, and then we got the Angels, and then we got St. Louis.
Realistically, 2-5. Realistically.
Okay, and then we got St. Louis, so that'll probably be our first loss. So then we're 9-1, and then we play the Yankees, so then we're 12-1.
We play you that.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, we play you in. Actually, my girlfriend's going to that game, so in April, at New York. So.
Wow, I didn't know we played you that early.
Yeah, we do. So we're starting off the season 12-1. So we'll be locked in.
All right. Well, we can do our teams. I think Matt, you're doing the Nationals, right?
Yeah, I am doing the Nationals.
And then Stu's doing the Giants.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do the Orioles.
Got it.
To go first. I can start the timer. Hold up. So we got 1 minute. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
All right, Matthew.
Blood would like to go first.
Matt, your time starts now.
Nationals, sleeper pick this year, let me tell you. All right. End of the year, they were getting hot as balls. They were a good team. They almost finished 500. A lot of people don't know that. All right. End of the year, I didn't even know it. Marlins were playing them, and I was like, holy cow, this national team is actually kind of solid. They need one legit power bat. They got Keibert Ruiz behind the plate. He'll be fine. You just need one power bat in the outfield. That's it. Like, Lane Thomas is solid. You need one more at a corner outfield spot. They'll be good. Pitching. Need a back end guy. And then you also need one or two more starters, just mediocre. Like Dylan Cease wouldn't have been a bad one. If they could randomly pull out a bunch of money to get Snell, I'm just gonna say that would be insane. It'd be insane, but they would legit be contenders. Like, they would be a really good baseball team, and they'd be scary to face. I think they're a sleeper pick. They could be the team that defeats the Dodgers in the first round of the playoffs. Just gonna throw it out there. An 85-win national team beat the LA Dodgers in the divisional. Just gonna throw it out there.
Matt has some high expectations for the Nationals, huh? Stu, you want to go or do you want me to go?
You can go.
All right.
I'm jotting down my thing.
So my time has started. I pressed start. I was watching the Orioles documentary last night that they posted on Twitter, the whole 90 minutes. Man, they just have fun. Like, they're a young team, right? They're only going to get better. They did lose Felix Bautista for the rest of the year, or this whole year, which is going to be a tough blow, right? Because he is the best reliever in the game. But you did sign Craig Kimbrell, have a veteran back there. You have Junior Cano, who's coming off a career year. Grayson Rodriguez is going to be really good. Starts off hot, he's going to be a Cy Young candidate. If he doesn't start off hot, I think you can see him in the middle of the rotation. Adley's going to be Adley. Their infield is good. I just don't like the second base position. Jordan Westburg, he's good, but the production, I haven't seen it yet. Outfield, I think their outfield's good with Austin Hayes, Cedric, and Santander. And my time is up. So I think the Orioles are going to finish about where they finished last year. Maybe a couple less, not as many wins. I think they still break 95, but.
Alrighty.
Ready?
Well, I'm going to be going with the Giants. And for this Giants team to be good, I'm going to need them to sign Blake Snell and Cody Bellinger, first off. That lines out the rotation as Webb, Snell, Kyle Harrison, Robbie Ray, and Alex Cobb, and Hicks as a six-man, which I think is what they need to do to compete with the stacked NL West. And then I think you have to sign Bellinger to pair with Jung-Hoo Lee, and then just platoon Slater and Conforto out and right. And then other than that, I mean, they're pretty set on the infield with Marco Luciano at short, J.D. Davis at third. Estrada at second isn't bad, and then just platoon Wilmer Flores and Lamont Wade. And I mean, catchers, Patrick Bailey, one of the best defensive catchers in the game. I like that. Tom Murphy as a backup. I mean, I wish they could have got Correa or one of the big names, but I guess they'll take what they can get. Dodgers still win the division.
No.
So yeah, that's our 1 minute takes on certain teams. Next week we'll have 3 different teams. I already know what team I'm going to do. I'm going to probably do the Red Sox. Man, I have some stuff to say about the Red Sox. They're acting like a low market team. It's like a small market team. They're acting like a small market team.
Why they haven't signed Snell yet?
It's dumb how
Why didn't they sign Montgomery?
Montgomery, Snell. Why?
One of them, bro. Just get one of them.
Nationals could get Montgomery, and don't be shocked if it happens.
Nationals aren't getting Montgomery.
Montgomery.
They're not ready to compete yet.
Yes, they are, bro. Yes, that's what I said about the Marlins last year.
Their talent is too young, bro. Give them a couple of years.
Oh, they're
a year or two.
Good team, bro. Last year they literally almost
They're
finished.
Not a good team yet. They're not a good team yet.
500 last year.
They have a bunch of good talent. James Wood.
They were like 5 games under 500.
James Wood is going to be so good.
Wood's a dog. Now they have Dylan Cruz. Who looks like he's going to be a franchise guy. Robert Hassel.
Yes, Robert Hassel. And I'm thinking of one more. Or is he on a different? Oh, I was thinking of Drew Jones.
DJ Abrams looks like he's going to be a star too.
Yeah, like they were 20 games under 500, but for a minute they were legit.
No, they have potential. They can be a good team in the next couple of years.
They did have the lowest strikeout rate. The lowest strikeout rate.
Yeah, they did. They're good.
Because they don't. Keeper Ruiz literally strikes out like 7% of the time, bro.
They're only 13 games back of the wild card. All right. So
if they can add 6 or 7 more wins than they did last year, I think it's a successful season. I mean, their rotation is pretty good. I like their rotation.
Yeah,
go over to football, but we have a limited amount of time left on our non-upgraded Zoom. So
Marlins made the playoffs, boys. Marlins to the playoffs again, confirmed.
So do you want to just go over this weekend then, and then we'll do the picks next one?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll have enough time because Matt's gonna rant about his Dolphins.
All right, get your rant going, Matt.
Well, that's not even the first game, though. That's not even the first game. Browns and Texans. CJ Stroud.
What I say?
CJ Stroud.
What I say? I told you CJ was gonna cook.
CJ Stroud. Then
we're 1-0 right there. Let's go.
Flacco. The Flacco 2 picks are basically where the game ended.
Yep.
No, not really.
Yeah.
That game was over way before that.
Their defense was cooked, bro.
Their defense was getting absolutely railed, dude.
That's true. It was a good run. It was a good run for the Browns, though, through what they went through.
It was. Too bad they stink.
For sure.
You can't discredit. They were on their 4th quarterback, and they find Joe Flacco, who comes in and is a dog.
Every insanity run comes to an end, bro.
Yeah, that is true. But the Texans, they have something they can build off of, even if they get eliminated next week.
Oh yeah.
Nico Collins.
I think they're beating Baltimore in Baltimore. So
yeah, that is true. They're in Baltimore. They have something they can vote off of for years to come. I think a couple more weapons on defense would be nice. That's just being picky.
But imagine they had Tank Dell that game.
That would have been. I think it would have been.
Tank Dell. They don't have Noah Brown either.
Did Robert Woods play?
Yeah,
He did.
Tank. They still have Mechie though, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
dude,
like
they're
to see
gonna be
Mechie kind of take a bigger role.
But yeah, now they play the Ravens next week. In Baltimore, which is going to be a tough game for anybody, but let alone a rookie quarterback and a rookie head coach. Do I think they have a chance to win? Absolutely. Do I think it's going to happen? No, but they do have a chance. They do have a chance. I think there's something about this Baltimore Ravens team this year that is just different. But everyone was saying that about the Cowboys too, and we all saw where that went.
That's the Cowboys though. We should have known.
Yeah. Jerry Jones was not happy.
Oh yeah, Jerry Jones is best.
How's McCarthy not gone yet, bro?
Dude, now the players were saying it was Dak, bro.
That's insane, bro.
Some of the players
Because after watching Stephon Gilmore get cooked by Romeo Dobbs,
Stephon Gilmore sucks.
Right, all pro Jerome Bland.
Yeah,
5 catches, like 140 yards and a touchdown.
Dude, I always see that.
It happens to the best of us, man.
On 6 targets.
That was a rough one.
Yeah, he defended one pass.
Oh, boy.
It was low-key probably a bad throw, let's be real.
Exactly. It's probably overthrown 60-yard touchdown.
But Jordan Love, I mean, the Packers have their new quarterback for the future. Again,
He was top 10.
He is top 10 after this performance. He is a top 10 quarterback. But I don't know how they keep on finding these guys or what their method is. But whatever they do, everyone else needs to start doing because they've had 3 franchise quarterbacks back to back to back, and some franchises haven't even had one.
Oh wow! Okay.
If we're being honest,
you know one of those teams,
the Raiders.
Oh, come on, dude. We have Aiden O'Connell.
Okay. All right. If I can sit here and admit Tua is the worst quarterback in the football in the NFL, I'm sure you could admit that O'Connell's 31.
No, he's 32. He might, he's probably actually like 35 because I think there's backups, a bunch of backups better than him.
Fair enough.
I'm going to end this recording so then we can start up with Matt's rant. And so we don't run out of time, and Matt has all the time in the world to rant about his Dolphins. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hello and welcome back to Balls to the Walls. Matt's rant is coming up right now about the Dolphins game. For a little bit of context for the Dolphins, it was the 4th closest game in NFL history. Rashee Rice.
Don't make excuses.
Rashee Rice could be a star in the making if he keeps on playing like this. And Mahomes' helmet's shattered. So
yeah,
Matt.
we killed him.
So Matt.
All right. So would it be easy to sit here and say, oh, well, injury screwed us? Yeah, probably. If we score 7 points, it's not going to matter. All right. I don't give a shit who we're playing. All right. Especially when you're playing Mahomes, 7 points isn't going to cut it, buddy. All right. Tua Tagovailoa has been so bad for so long. It's ridiculous. And I'm sitting here as a Dolphins fan. I'm like, all right, I'm going to back my boy up. All right. Until he shows me how bad he really is and that he can't play, I'm going to back this guy up. I'm going to call him top 10. I'm going to do all this. He showed me he just proved himself to be a bottom 5 quarterback. That was ridiculous. You're going to sit here and tell me, yeah, I'm only good when Tyreek's in. Yeah, that's exactly Yeah, no, you're right. Like, you're awful. Have you not realized that? Before Tyreek, you were a nobody. Before Jalen Waddle, you were absolutely trash. You went to Alabama and you had a good run because, you have a Heisman-winning Devonta Smith, and then you also have Jalen Waddle, and then you have all these guys that are insane. So you've been surrounded by talent your whole entire life. Out here in Hawaii, you were in the best best high school that they went to. You paid your little daddy's money for it. So you went to a little private school, came out, you're like, oh, like, let me get a private school and I can be good. You're fucking dog shit, Tua. You're terrible. All right. Let me tell you, I've been backing you up for 3 years now. Three of them. You know how badly I wanted Justin Herbert? I'm sitting on my I'm sitting on my couch. All right. I'm sitting on my couch watching the draft. And I'm like, all right, we can get this 6'6 generational talent that plays for Oregon right now. Or we could get this guy that hurt his hip at Alabama and hasn't done anything. You played one game in the national championship, got bailed out because Georgia's defense just collapsed. All right. You didn't do anything. You didn't do a thing. Then you have a good like half of a year, maybe like a full year, kind of. Not really, because you got hurt. And then we're going to sit here and we're going to draft you because you did good against a dying Georgia team. It's ridiculous. All right, Tua, you're bad. You made me look like a fool, like an absolute buffoon. All right. I say here, I back you up for weeks on weeks on weeks for like 2 years. And then you go out there and you put up 7 points with Tyreek Hill. By the way, your touchdown, if you have anybody else out there, you're cooked. That's a pick 6 if that's anybody else. You underthrew that ball by at least 8 yards. At least. Minimum 8 yards. You're a bad quarterback, period. End of story. If you don't have an MVP caliber season next year, Tua, you're done for, and we're trading you. Also, the Dolphins defense couldn't do much of anything, but it's all right.
And that's
Melvin Ingram dropping in coverage.
You know what?
That was the week before.
Vic Fangio doesn't know what he's doing either. Vic Fangio needs to go.
You know what that kind of reminded me of? Frank the Tank when he's on the couch watching the games. And he gets all mad.
I'm not on a couch though.
He rips his
glasses. Me and Frank need to have a podcast.
On God, you guys do.
We need to bring Tua on this podcast to defend himself.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting Tua defend shit. I defended him for the last 2 years. He can't defend anything after that. Are you serious? I sit here and I make myself look delusional week after week because I'm calling Tua good. And then he goes out there and does that.
Remember when you said you'd take Tua over Josh Allen?
He basically had 2 picks, basically. His touchdown was a pick. It's ridiculous. I'm over it. I'm so over it. He makes me look so stupid week after week, bro. I call him top 10. I call him top 10. I call him top 10, and then he does this shit. I can't deal with it.
All right, well, we'll move over to another team that choked in the playoffs, the Cowboys.
I need water.
Cowboys, they're cooked.
What
happened to that defense?
A top 5 defense just got cooked by Jordan Love and a bunch of rookies. Jordan Love.
Okay, like how do you get cooked by those receivers? Like they're solid, but come on, bro.
Yeah, Jordan Love did play really good. The receivers did play really. They had a good game plan, right? But to leave Musgrave wide open, that's
what I'm saying.
That was the tipping point for me when it was a bootleg. Everyone knew it was a pass. I knew it was a pass. I'm not.
Like, I just don't get how you let Romeo Doubs cook you for over 150 yards.
Yeah. Aaron Jones went 21 for 118.
Too bad he couldn't do that.
Micah Parsons, you suck.
I can't wait for Micah Parsons' Twitch stream.
He needs to stick to his podcast.
I can't wait for that tonight.
Good podcast, though.
He does have a really good one, I will admit. But how long can you defend Dak? You cannot.
That wasn't even that. Okay, that game was not Dak's fault.
No,
it was Dak's fault a little bit. He didn't play great.
He had the defense
not do their job.
It's hard to score 49 points.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, granted, he gave him 6 of them, so it's really like 42, but still.
That was a bad pick. That was a bad one. But what does this mean for the Packers, man? The Packers, they're way ahead of schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
this means they got money to spend this offseason.
Yep. Jerry Jones was not happy about it. He said he was going to have his 48-hour rule or whatever it was, and then he'll start talking to some people.
So McCarthy Enjoy your hours, buddy.
Yeah. I wrote down here McCarthy might as well be gone. And Dak too.
I'm McCarthy. I'm already
having
in
second
Cancun.
thoughts about Dak.
About Dak?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like Dak, but there's no way. You know, he had a great year. Didn't play too bad in the playoffs. I still think he can be the guy.
He didn't play bad enough to get beat like that. Like,
no.
It's
and
hard
also,
to go down
CeeDee
and
Lamb's
score. Yeah. It's hard to go down
like him,
and score every play or like every drive. And that's what the Packers do.
Dropping passes left and right, guys. Thanks.
And then Dak gets in trouble because he's got to feed the ball to him, or else CeeDee Lamb's gonna be on the sidelines crying.
Yeah. Anything else for that game? I mean, it's kind of all been explained.
Two is trash.
Cowboys also don't have a run game, so that doesn't help.
Blake Corum, you're a Dallas Cowboy.
Okay, Blake Corum, like that's gonna solve anything, dude.
But Blake Corum runs over the fourth. Dolphins are on him.
They already got Deuce Vaughn.
It's true. Rams Lions. Obviously the best game of the Super Wildcard weekend. As a Rams fan, of course, you're upset about losing, especially to Goff. But you can't get the Lions just outplayed us. At the end of the day,
I hate Lions fans officially. Can I rant about the Lions now? I'm on a rant now. Just because.
Go ahead.
Okay. Lions fans, you don't deserve shit. All right? I don't care who you think you are. Oh, you guys have to feel bad for us. We haven't won in so many years. It's been 1990. No one gives a shit, bro. Not a single person. Not a soul cares. All right? You're going to sit here. You guys would be in Vegas right now. Let's be real. If Matt Stafford isn't in Detroit for those years that he's going 0-16 and they're going 1-15 and they're going 1 and whatever, they're in Vegas. They're relocating because they can't do shit in Detroit. They suck. They're a horrible team. You have a guy breaking receiving records and you're going 6-10. Are you serious? Without Matt Stafford, you're not a franchise anymore. You don't have a team in Detroit. End of story. Detroit's not a great place to be, right? It's a big city, not a great place to have a franchise. Like, it's not the safest place. No one wants to live there. And it's cold. No one wants to live there. Crime rate's high. No one wants to live there. You don't have much going your way. You don't have Matt Stafford. You're in Vegas, and the Raiders are still in Oakland. And it's as simple as that. And you're going to sit here, and you're going to be like, oh, well, boo you, Stafford. Shut up. Just shut up. The guy literally kept your franchise afloat for the last 10 years straight. And you're going to sit here and have zero class and boo him? I get it's the playoffs. I completely understand that. It's like, okay, like, whatever, you're our opponent today. Zero feel. Zero. You don't, Lions fans, I'm on the football god side now. You don't deserve to win shit. I hate Lions fans. Oh, we're just going to boo him because he's an opponent. He's the only reason your franchise exists. So shut the frick up. God, I can't with Lions fans. That
Did
just
you see what
like
Matthew Stafford set up for the game?
Huh?
He said if he was happy for the city of Detroit or like something along that line, he said he's happy for the players.
Said he's happy for the players?
That's all he said.
Yeah, he's a straight up liar. He's not happy for shit.
Yeah.
He's just trying to say that to keep on a facade that he gives a shit. No one likes Detroit. Not a single person. Eminem's the only person that cares. Jack Harlow couldn't even give out a performance out of an igloo. Like, no one likes to be in Detroit. Jack Harlow is probably from a suburb of Detroit, and he's just going to be like, oh, yeah, no, I'm from Detroit. Like, slums of Detroit. Like, straight off fucking right there, bro. Like, that's why I started rapping. I started trapping because I was in downtown Detroit. It's like, no, you're from a suburb 20 minutes away, bro. Like, don't do that. No one likes to do it.
At the end of the day, the Lions won. You can't be upset as a Rams fan. You can't dwell on it because
I hope they get absolutely smoked. I hope they get killed. Like, absolutely.
Do they play the Bucks?
Play the Bucks.
Yeah, they got bailed out because they play the Bucks.
Oh,
but I hope
boy.
the Bucks somehow find a way to smoke them by 30. I don't even care.
We will get to the Bucks, and the Bucks played very well.
The Bucks played well, but they're not good enough to beat the Lions, unfortunately.
What lost the Rams the game was going 0 for 3 in the red zone, and the Lions went 3 for 3 in the red zone, scoring touchdowns. Stafford did have himself a game though. He went 367 for 2 tutties. Goff went, I think it was 270 with 1 tutty, I want to say. So Stafford did kind of outplay Goff, but at the end of the day,
Everyone outplays Goff.
yeah.
I could
Okay,
go on
except for
outplay.
Tua though, right?
Flash. Oh,
Everyone
yeah, Tua.
outplays Goff but
Oh,
Tua.
yeah, Tua can't do it. Tua would probably play Goff and throw 4 picks, and then Goff would throw 3, and then he'd win. Tua would throw for 124 picks, and Goff would throw for 121 3 picks, so it wouldn't matter.
What killed me in the game was our tackling. Our tackling was
Oh yeah, same with the
horrendous.
Dolphins.
Yeah, and the Eagles.
Oh, the
Oh my
Eagles.
God.
Oh my God.
That was
Joe
The
Buck,
Eagles need to
it
send
was so funny. Joe Buck was ripping them.
the Eagles need to send James Bradbury to China right now.
Yeah, tell him to learn Mandarin. Let's go, buddy. Get out of here. Time to learn Cantonese. Get the hell out.
The game that got postponed though, Steelers and Bills. Let's be honest. Steelers, they had no shot.
No business being there.
They had no shot.
Business being there.
They did make it competitive.
The fact that they kept it a 14-point game. Hey, props to you.
Props
And
to
realistically, Minka makes that tackle. It's a 10-point game. Minka makes that tackle. They get a stop. It's a 10-point game. I mean, it's still 2 scores, but like the line was 10.5. And everyone's like, "Oh, I'm smashing the Bills. Like they're gonna win by 30." And I was like, "Hey, like, good job, Vegas. Good job, Steelers. Good job, everyone. Proud of everybody. Proud of everybody."
I think the Bills are the best the Bills have been since Josh Allen's gone there. Can we say that?
I think that's safe to say. I could get behind that.
I think
they
beat the
have a
Chiefs
good
this
shot
week.
next week. I think they got a good shot against Chiefs next week.
And then they're gonna end up playing probably the
They
Ravens.
they've had so many injuries this year, bro.
Yeah,
They're on like their 5th string of linebackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Bernard
their front. Okay, the Steelers had the touchdown in the red zone, and then they throw a pick,
and
somehow you fumble 3 times. Come on,
George Pickens has no hands.
Twice. George Pickens, like, hold on to the ball, bro.
How did he fumble that? Like, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like, it just slipped out of his hand. Maybe it was cold and his arm was icy. I don't know. Like, something happened. Slipped on a banana peel, maybe. I have no idea.
Then we had the Monday night game, Eagles and Bucks. The Bucks still won, even though they dropped a ton of passes. Baker Mayfield should have thrown for like 490 yards.
Oh, Baker Mayfield was cooking, dude.
Hey, if we're being honest,
did Mike Evans drop any balls? Because I didn't see like the first half.
3.
He dropped 3.
Yeah, minimum 3. He dropped.
I
Like
had the over on his receiving.
How many did he end up with?
He ended up with like 50 something. So those 3 drops would have easily put me over the 60.
Oh yeah, no, his 3. One of them was like 25 yards too.
Yeah.
Oh,
like maybe 30. So you got cooked, buddy. GG. Did Stefan hit?
Yeah, Stefan hit, but I needed Evans. Damn it.
The tush push got stopped, and it probably will get stopped a lot more because Jason Kelce just retired. We love Jason Kelce.
Hey, shout out Jason Kelce. Jason, we love you, Jason, for everything.
The best Kelce brother.
Not a lot of people appreciate the center position. I think, with all due respect, Jason, Jalen Hurts is going to be a terrible quarterback here in this next year because you're the one calling out the blitzes. I don't think Jalen knows how to read a defense, if I'm being real, after watching last night's game. I don't think he knows what he's doing. So I think you're the only reason the Eagles' offense was halfway decent. Your run blocking, best of all time. Pass protection, top 5 all time. At the center position, you're the GOAT. All right. I appreciate everything you've done for offensive linemen everywhere because me, myself, if I was a quarterback, if I had a center like you, I'm sure I'd be a lot better. But again, high school football, what can I do? You know? So, but we're a hell of a career. First ballot Hall of Famer in my eyes, no matter what. I'm sure you will be. Like, there's really no debate. You're the best center of all time. So, hope you have a great retirement. Have fun with your children. Have another one. Screw it. Why not?
That was a hard scene though.
Rest of your life.
That was a hard
Seeing
scene
him
though.
cry was hard.
Yeah, that was hard.
Seeing him cry would made me sad. It did make me sad.
Because for a damn fact, he was telling that coach right there. You could see the coach's reaction. Like,
Yeah,
the coach
he
didn't
knew.
He knew. Like, that was
Yeah,
it.
Sirianni's fault. Guy's an idiot.
Sirianni.
Do you fire him?
What did he do? What did he do?
Like, he does.
What did Sirianni bring to the table?
Oh, Big Dom. The Italian Mafia. He's serious? Bro, how he fires him, suddenly how he goes missing. We all know who it is. We all know what happened. Like, don't.
Did you see the fan throw popcorn at him? Did we all see that video?
I did see that.
At who? Sirianni or?
At Sirianni, yeah.
Good. That would have been me if I was there.
Baker Mayfield needs more respect. The dude has been through some shit.
Okay.
Panthers almost ruined his career.
The dude has been through some shit. You just get kicked out of Cleveland, then you get let go from Carolina for nothing.
Okay.
You come to the Rams, you ball on the Rams, and now all of a sudden everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I've always been a Baker Mayfield guy." Hey, get out of here!
Okay. All the closet Baker Mayfield lovers are out.
Yeah, come on.
Hold on. Baker Mayfield, I've been saying this. He's the only reason Cleveland is good. He's the only reason. But to start off his career, or just at Oklahoma, he slammed the flag down in the middle of the stadium, like the middle of the field,
which is
badass.
Yeah,
he's grabbing his nuts to the other team. I'm like, dude, this guy's a dog. Like, this guy's a demon. Did I think he could potentially be another Johnny Manziel? Yeah, absolutely, I did. I was like, okay, this might be the next Johnny Manziel. But I was like, God dang it, I love it. So he did really well. He goes to Cleveland. He's the reason he was the Matt Stafford in Detroit that he was to Cleveland. He flipped Cleveland around. Flipped them around. Brought him to the playoffs.
He made the playoffs?
I think it was second. Literally, like, right away, he's going in there and he's making the Browns contenders. Like that, you can't discredit the guy at all. And then, like, he just does. I mean, Carolina was a rough little guy.
Yeah, don't talk about Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina ruins everybody, so it doesn't really matter. But then, like, you go to LA for a couple games and you go crazy, and then you go to Tampa Bay. Was it a good year? Yeah. Was it a year where we have to give him respect and we have to make sure that he's getting everything he deserves? No, not yet. I have the utmost respect for Baker Mayfield, and I think he is a very good quarterback. I think he's top 15. I think he's top 15, top 20. But, like, at the same time, we can't sit here and be like, oh, you can't keep doubting Baker. You can't keep, like, save it a little bit.
He needs to be the starting quarterback next year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely he does.
Okay.
Mike Evans also needs to re-sign with them to have a chance.
Yes, that too.
The fact that they didn't get a deal done with Mike Evans before the season started blows my mind.
That's insane.
That was ridiculous.
Not extending him, like, after everything he's done, bro.
You can't do that. He's arguably a top 10 receiver in the league, too. Every single year, he's putting out 1,000 yards. Every year. No matter what. No matter who the quarterback is, whether it's
play, bro.
Whether it's Jameis, whether it's Baker, whether it's Blaine Gabbert. Like, it doesn't matter. He's going to put up 1,000 yards.
You forgot about Tom Brady.
I said Tom Brady first.
Oh, you did? On record.
I did.
I was reading.
Yeah, you're good. But, like, an animal.
Yes. So looking ahead, we have 4 games this weekend down to the division series. We got Texans, Ravens. Sorry. What are we expecting? Like, what are we expecting to see?
I'm expecting this to be No, I'm expecting this to be a 31-17 game. I'm thinking Baltimore jumps out to a 17-0 lead. Yeah, I'm thinking Baltimore goes out, put up 17 right away. I'm not saying CJ Stroud will make mistakes, but I think that they're going to keep CJ because they're going to throw the ball, right?
Yes.
Houston throws the ball. That's what they do. Houston's going to go out. They're going to get ready to throw the ball. I think Baltimore's going to take it with a deep ball that he wants to take, deep shot he wants to take, or he might take that deep shot and he might throw a pick because they're going to cut. They're going to cover the deep ball right away because that's what the Texans do most games. They start out the game with a deep shot to one of their guys, play action, deep shot. It's what they always do it within the first series. Like first series, they have one cooked up in the playbook. So you stop that. I think they're just going to hold him. He's going to take a stack. He's going to be fine. But then next drive, he'll I don't know. I don't think he'll start off hot. But then I think right after the first couple series, he'll start cooking. So it's like 31, he'll start putting up points. He'll get 3, get a touchdown, but it'll be too late.
It is supposed to be really cold. It is supposed to be really cold.
So, really cold?
Yeah. So you
are we gonna do picks then?
Yeah, we're gonna do picks and score predictions because it's getting down.
Wait, so what was the records last week for picks? Just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend.
I haven't.
Just asking for a friend. So let's see. Let's just go through the games then. Let's just go through the games.
I know me and you, Matt. We definitely are winning.
Me and Stu got the Texans right off the rip. So we were both 1-0.
Yeah, didn't I have the Browns?
I was one. No, I didn't pick the Browns.
No, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. I took that shit away. I pulled that back. Yeah. Who picked the Chiefs here?
I think I did because I think it was cold. I think I picked the Chiefs because it was cold.
That's a stupid reason. So, all right, we're 1-1.
Which was the reason why you guys lost.
No, it's because we suck dick and Tua doesn't know how to throw a football. So that's actually the reason. But then it was.
I don't think any of us had the Packers.
No. Drew did, but he's not here, so it doesn't matter. So I'm 1-2.
Rams, Lions. I had the Rams. Matt had the Rams.
I also had the Rams.
I had the Lions. Yes, sir.
There's 3-1. Me and Jake are 1-3.
Steelers, Bills. We all picked the Bills. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we picked the Bills. 2-3.
And then Eagles, Bucks. I think I
picked the Bucks. I did pick the Bucks.
I had the Bucks.
I forgot who I picked.
You picked the Eagles. I'm pretty sure, Jake.
I think you did have the Eagles start.
Sure you picked the Eagles.
I swear I think you had the Eagles start.
No, it's all right.
I think actually, you might switch to Tampa Bay. I'm not sure though.
Like word for word, I think you said I have the Eagles because I can't see them losing this playoff game to the Buccaneers. Because you said because you said because you said the Bucks only scored 9 points against the Panthers, and you can't trust them.
You're right.
And then I was like, I think the Eagles are going to get slammed.
I said that the Eagles Bucks. Okay. I said the Eagles were going to lose 32-9. That's what I said. Word for word is what I said. I said 32-9, Bucks win.
So you get an extra win if you guess the score?
Yeah, no. So I'm actually 4-3 now.
Oh,
actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
so you have 31-17 for the Texans Ravens. You have the Ravens winning.
So I was 3-3 that place. I was better than Jake.
Hey, first time all season.
I want to go Texans, but I got to go Ravens. I'm going to go Ravens 30-27.
I got the Ravens winning.
It's going to be a nail biter.
I got the Ravens winning 31-21. I got 31-21.
I was about to change mine to 21, but I'll stick with 31-17. That plus.
Then we got the Niners and Packers. What are we expecting from that game?
Okay.
Well, upset.
I love Jordan Love. I do love Jordan. I love Jair. Jair's hilarious. But I can't do it. There's no way. Can't do it. I'll go 49ers win 38 to 10. That's my score prediction there.
Stu?
I'm going to go 49ers win 35-17.
I got 28-14. I got 28-14.
No field goals.
No field goals. I don't think either the Packers are going to go down and score, or they're not even going to get close to scoring. But there's no in between.
I think they'll force a turnover.
You could say that. I don't know.
I think they could force a turnover because Brock Purdy stinks. So they just force a turnover.
I just don't think that Packers D is good enough to guard any. There's way too many weapons for them to guard.
And on defense,
but
I don't
Brock
think
Purdy also just threw 4 picks against the Ravens. So like
that's a Ravens. That's a top 3 defense.
Hey, but you're throwing 4 picks. Like, come on. Like, dude, 4 picks.
Okay, not all of them were his fault. You see that? A couple tips. There was one, I think one for sure bad throw. It was it 4? I thought it was 3. It was 4?
I'm almost positive it was 4, and then it was almost 5. Because he had a couple that were like borderline 5th interceptions, and I was like,
it was also Christmas Day, guys. He's not used to playing on Christmas Day. He wants to
go
with his family.
Oh, no, you're right. No, you're right. That makes sense now. You can't play on a holiday because I get it. Okay, I got
it. College, they never played on a holiday.
Oh yeah, that makes sense now. It's all clicking, so
yeah,
that makes sense.
You can't.
Yeah, that's why
he sucks. Holidays. Come on, it's not a Lions thing. It's not a Brock Purdy thing. Like it's
no. It can't be. It's the fact that they didn't do it in college, so that they stink.
Exactly. Right. Lions Bucks. What are we expecting?
So every time I pick against the Lions, they win. I'm gonna try something else. Gonna go Lions. They win.
So just pill to
24. They're gonna win. They're gonna win 23 to 13. 23-13. Lions win. I hope.
I got 9-3.
No, 9-3.
No, I'm just playing.
No, you're locked in, Hart.
No,
you don't get the Joker on playoff.
Don't take back. Don't take back. Don't take back.
I got the Lions winning. 27-17. I'm in the mood.
Oh, I almost took my score. I'm going Lions 27-20.
Yeah. Chiefs and Bills. What are we thinking?
Chiefs Bills. I got the Bills winning this one. I got the Bills. Bills win 45-42.
Wow, shootout.
Ooh, big good game.
45-42 Bills.
Shootout. All right. I mean, I'm expecting a shootout too, because it's Patrick Mahomes against Josh Allen. If we expect a low scoring game, we might be delusional. I got 38-35. I think the Bills win on a game-winning drive at the end of the game.
I got 35-33 Chiefs.
Wow. Like it.
Oh, okay, you're a hater. That's cool.
I like it.
I'm not a hater, bro. I like the Bills, but just want to make it interesting, you know?
No, I get it.
Alrighty, well, looks like we covered everything. All the games that happened.
No, it's crazy. Noble Meyer, Marlins legend, cracks MLB Pipeline's top 10 right-handed pitchers prospect ranks. How did he do that? Guy stinks. Guy's trash.
Matt, why are you a Miami fan? Like, just in general, like, why? I
be a Dodgers fan, bro.
Grew up. Come on, Matt. For the Canes.
That's the last thing I'm gonna be. That's the last thing I'm gonna do.
Matt, be like a Cincinnati Reds fan or something. Like
a Cincinnati Reds fan. That's how stupid that'd make me look. You know how dumb I'd be.
Okay, be a Pittsburgh Pirate fan. I love the Pirates.
That's even worse.
I love the
The
Pirates.
Pirates fan, dude.
Pirates are my second.
Come
favorite
on.
team.
Bro, let's be realistic, Jake. Come on.
I love the Pirates.
My teams
Love
are the
Pirates.
Marlins. And then like if I had to pick a second, I'd be like probably low key, like as much as I hate the Phillies, like or no, it's Marlins, Cardinals, Rangers, Twins.
So your AL
Eight.
team is the Rangers.
Huh?
Your AL team is the Rangers.
Yeah, probably just because of the 2012 World
Okay.
Series. Because that was like the first game I remember was David Freese playing the Rangers, hitting the nuke to dead center to take it into Game 7. It was
Joe
electric.
Butt's call was electric.
Electric.
That was an
Okay,
electric call.
like why does Joe Buck get so much hate? Why does Joe Buck
I don't
get so
know.
much hate?
Honestly, he has
Bro,
some
like,
of the best.
I've been seeing all this Joe Buck hate, and I'm like, all right, this guy has been commentating games my whole entire life. He's the voice of my whole entire life, playoff sports, everything. Like, what he gets so much.
much.
He doesn't do anything. Like, if he was a bad announcer and he's just like ripping dudes, then I'd be like, all right, yeah, he stinks. But this dude doesn't do anything, man. Like I'm a big Joe Buck fan. I'm not gonna, and I love like his voice is just iconic to me. I don't know why he gets so much hate.
But that call for the Cardinals, we will see
Dude.
tomorrow night. That's like one of the
Insane.
best calls in all of baseball history.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like it doesn't get much better than hearing Joe Buck. Like, come on. Like the
Joe
only
Davis
thing
too. I like Joe Davis. I like Joe Davis a lot. I think Joe Davis
like-
is a good announcer.
I will say though, like the only thing better than like Joe Buck like call is like week 18, Dolphins versus Bills, Sunday night football game. I was in a car driving to pick up my friend from the airport. And everything was just playing on because I had it like hooked up on my phone so I could hear it. That was like, oh, it made me horny. I'm not gonna lie. That it was a great little, but it was good. But I don't know. I like seriously, Joe Buck gets so much hate for no reason.
I hope Joe Buck comes back to do like playoff baseball games. I don't
that's
think
what
he
I'm
did
saying,
any
like-
last year.
So do I.
You know who I really like though that's new is Wainwright.
Wainwright's really,
Wainwright?
Wainwright's really,
Wainwright was really good this
Wainwright
last
is
year. He
really
was legit.
Wainwright is really good.
I like Wainwright.
I like Joe Davis. I mean, as annoying or like some people hate Michael K. Maybe they just hate him because he's a Yankee.
Oh yeah, no, he
broadcaster.
can go to hell. He can go to hell.
I like him just
He
because
does-
he
does.
actually understands the game. Like,
That's dog
You
shit.
say that, but like you're a
you know
liar.
who else I really like? I like the Mariners announcer. That dude cares about the Mariners. Have you listened to a Mariners game? I don't even know his.
Have you listened to the Vikings announcer?
Yeah, he's legit.
He should be suspended and ejected from the game. You should be going to jail for that hit.
What about the
No,
Jalen
like,
Rieger one? The Jalen Rieger one.
He
Where did
dropped
they
it.
get this guy? He stopped running.
Where did we get this guy? There. That's funny.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
no, he's funny.
we got anything else?
No, I don't. Just stop with the unneeded Joe Buck hate. Hate on Tua, please. Please hate
Keep
on
the
Tua.
Marlins hate going. Don't ever stop
Don't-
it.
Don't stop them. Don't stop the Marlins hate. Or no, stop the Marlins. Stop the
No,
Marlins.
no,
hate.
no. You
Stop
heard
the
it
Marlins
here.
hate.
You heard it first. Don't stop the Marlins hate.
Stop the Joe Buck
Matt's
hate. Stop the
officially-
Marlins hate.
Matt is officially
Start
a
the
Dodgers
Tua
fan.
hate. No, I'm not. Start the Tua hate. Start stirring it up. Tua's the worst quarterback to ever step foot on a football field ever. Daddy's money got him to where he is. He needs to go get the hell out of Miami. So
All right. With that note, we will say goodbye. Our next episode will be next week. We will be posting one of our AL home run lineups. Stu had a great pick. And that
Oh,
one
yeah.
we have to stay tuned to that one.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal pick.
It's what won him the lineup thing. I don't even know who won. Did Matt win? I think Matt won. I don't know.
Rogers
Matt
Hornsby.
did.
You're gonna have to figure out who won.
Shut up. Shut up.
Rogers Hornsby.
Everyone, keep your balls to the walls.